Hello. In this video we're going to talk about the techniques closing hands, shoulder stroke, and white crane spreads wings from the Yun style Tai Chi Chuan, Master Li Yun's long form. So coming into closing hands, I come from this position. I'm going to shift off of the right foot as much weight as I can and then pivot, taking even more weight off. Now it'll be easy to bring this foot in line. As I do that, I'm also going to bring my hands in line in a clapping motion. But you'll notice that the left hand is missing the right hand. It's coming to the bend of the elbow. So both sets of fingers are pointed forward as opposed to pointed up. From here, I shift, turn, close. You notice how the hands are lined up with my sternum, but because of the bend of the elbow, it doesn't quite touch or rest on the other arm. From here, I'm going to bring my hands towards me and off to the side as if I were pulling something towards me. As I do so, I bring my knee up. Setting the heel down, roll forward onto the right ball of the foot, letting the right arm hang down. You're going to place the fingertips of the left right at the bend of the right arm in the elbow. Rolling forward. You don't want to bend at the waist. You don't want your head out in front. You want to make the round part of the outside of your shoulder the furthest point away. From here we go into white crane spreads wings. Shift to the left. This is going to allow me to pick up the right toe and turn on the heel. As I shift, I also want to bring my right hand up to touch as if I'm crossing my arms. Turn the right foot in, put your weight back on it, taking the weight off of the left. As you bring up the left foot and place it in line with the right heel, I unfold the arms, bringing the right hand up, palm away as I drop the left to the side. I'll show this from this direction. Now I'm going to talk about the application specifically of closing hands. So from closing hands, it's against an attack of a grab of some type, either the lapel, the throat, a necktie, a scarf, someone trying to choke you. You're going to center yourself on your back foot, which will be your left foot, placing the right foot in front. As you bring the hands back into this clapping motion, what you're doing is pressing to the outside of their left elbow in this direction and pressing to the inside of their wrist in the opposite direction. This will hyperextend the joint, which reflexively forces the hand to open in pain. So if someone's holding on to you and you can't break free, here will force their fingers apart, allowing you to pull your head out. We don't show this in the form because that's tension, but in a real fight, presumably you would be leaning back and trying to pull free anyways. So really quickly from here, I turn, close, into white crane spreads wings. From here, I'm sitting in a short stance with my weight on the back foot, my arms are crossed, and I unfold them, bringing them apart from each other. What I might be doing is if someone were trying to choke or to throttle me by holding onto the hem of my jacket or around my neck, pushing down and away with one hand as I come up and away on the inside. So pressing down at the crook of the elbow, forcing their arm to bend as I do the exact same thing in the opposite direction here. So if you're trying to hold on and choke you and they're bending their elbows, it'd be much harder for someone to choke you from this position than from here. Once you're in this position and you weaken their attack, it would be easy to come in and do something else to capitalize on that.